Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1058, titled New Emperors. Is there a translation issue with this chapter title? Because I feel like this chapter shouldn't be called New Emperors. I guess, uh, I guess I guess we do focus on Crossgill, and you could argue who is the real emperor on that side, but I mean, if you want to call new emperors, fine, but it's a kind of a weird thing. Anyways, let's start this chapter off with a cover story as we see Caesar like appearing around them as we see like Niji being hurting as in Ichiji is like covering his mouth as Rage is I think I don't know what she's covering. I think like she was trying to eat it. But regardless, she's the rector and she's like, "Take me with you, get me out of here." Basically like I can help. So yeah. Anyways, there we have uh we cut to what's actually happening and actually the future or present, since that's all technically something happening in the past. As we have we see the Thousand Suns is a bunch of rambling and destruction everywhere as we start screaming, yeah! As in Nami screaming, "You are not fit to be captain! You just now realize that?" And then we have Nair saying, "The ship sails away from the land of Wano and onward to the direction the lock point points to. For now." And then we see Luffy all beaten up and all scourged up. As we have like Emperor of the Sea, Monkey D. Luffy, as well as being in a cage somewhere. Not sure if that's a sea prison cage or just a regular cage. As Luffy's like, I'm very sorry." As Nami's like pulling his strings, like, "You put all our lives at risk with that stunt." And going up against Yonko like Kaido as well as Big Mom was not a risky stunt. What the hell is up with your priorities? Is it Nami screaming, you can't be this stupid! Uh, oh, don't be ridiculous, Nami. There are stupider people than Luffy in the world. I mean, have you seen Man Spandam? And hell, Law also did that, and he's smart, the smart one in the group. So clearly it wasn't a stupid idea. As we actually get a shot of them all falling down, which does make me wonder what the reaction of the Kid Pirates was and the Hot Pirates was. Like, did the Hot Pirates do the same thing to Law? Did the Kid Pirates also do this to the Kid? When, like, I don't know. You know, I could argue that Kid Pirates probably didn't know about the other port, but I'm not confused about the rest. Like, I actually would like to get the reaction. Seriously, someone should ask Oda in the next XPS, how did the Cod Pirates and the Kid Pirates react to kids jumping on the waterfall? As they have Jimmy just laughing, he's like, well, you're all fine now. It wasn't such a big fall. As he's all laughing, as they have Nami like, "Don't call him Jinbei!" His oinkers and she's like, "Whoa!" His eyes are popping out. And then we have Nami again screaming at Luffy as he's in the cage. As Jinbei's like, "What's that? Supreme King Haki?" Which I guess this is just a running gag with Nami at this point, where she's able to use all forms of Haki when it comes to specific things. Like when she's angry, she has Supreme Haki. When she has to hurt someone, she has Almond Haki. When she sees gold, she has Observation Haki. As there we have Chopper and Chopper behind a barrel. They be like, "Stay back, boss." As then we have not I think Usopp also screaming, "Never confront a raging Nami!" Good advice. As then we have Frank Kibio having like, "Did you see how that Sonny handled that fall?" And like all happy, which again makes me wonder what happened to the big kid pirates and the hot pirates. Did they also land their fall perfectly fine? As then we have Frank saying, "All that height and just one broken yard." Not sure that's a good thing, but whatever. We also have Zoro sleeping there. And then we have Robin patting those those flying birds that sent the mail, and she's like, "Thank you," and she's like, "Cool, thank you, pretty lady." And then Robin's like, "Oh," And they have them reacting, everyone reacting, and then we have Robin saying, "We have new bounties posters." And then we have Sanji having a bunch of hearts being there. He's like, "Oh, Nami, Robin, let me see." As he goes there, but by the looks of it, it's like his love was so over the top that he actually like fell, or maybe he wanted to grab them, but like completely got flapped away, so he fall down. As they have, like, oh, and then we have the answer saying, Emperor of the Sea, Strawhead Luffy, leader of the 5,600 man Strawhead fleet, and his 9 senior officers are wanted for the following bounties. We have, as we start, Ship Doctor Chopper, Candy Cotton Lover, Pet. Pet. They actually put Pet. And we have Bounty, 1,000 berries, increase of 900. So, yeah, as we have Chopper like, did mine go up this time? Oh, come on! Okay, technically he did, but he's still pissed off because he's considered as a pet as well as like his bounty is like 1,000. Which does make me wonder what happened to Beppo and Dive's bounty from Kid and Hot Pirates cruise, because I know Beppo has like also a very low bounty like 500, but I'm not gonna wondering about Dive because she's like a little girl who just eats people by looks of things. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering that side. Then we have Navigator Catberg, Lord Nami, Bounty, 366 million berries. As then we have Nami's like, 9 digits? Can I collect them? And she's like into the number, which is true. Like, she would really want to get that number. As then we have Musician, Sulking, Brook, Bounty, 383 million berries. As then Luffy's like, look, Brook's like, yo, yo. So yeah, I mean, I'm a bit pissed that Brook's bounty is so low, but I do understand why. Like, Brook doesn't do much. I mean, all that the world government is aware of is that Brook is stronger than Nami, and that's all that they have to go on. And even that, I'm not sure if that's like that the good of our basis. I mean, do they even know that? I think they probably know, and that's why his bounty is, I think, always bigger than Nami. And then we have Shipwright, Cyborg Frankie, Bounty, 394 million berries. As then we have the gap with Frankie's reaction is like, hey, what gives? Where am I? As he looks at his bounty poster, and this time it's not even his like robot, it's literally the Thousand Sunny. So I'm guessing the CP9 member took the picture of the Thousand Sunny and just put Frankie under that, which is just hilarious to think of. Like that's like how do you even get that confusion? Like I get the cyborg Frankie, it's similar to Cracker in that sense, but what's with the Sonny picture? Anyways, then we had Sniper God Usopp, but bounty 500 million berries. Continuing the trend with Usopp's bounties always being what Luffy formerly had, which I guess his final bounty will be the same as Luffy after Whole Cake Island. And then Usopp be like, no, no more, stop the count. His whole panic is like that, and his eyes actually like move, being super Looney Tunes right now as they're going up and down. It's like crying a bit. Then we have Archaeologist, Demon Child, Nico Robin, bounty 930 million berries, which I think makes Robin the third highest bounty on the female pirate side, only behind Big Mom and Smoothie. Which I really wish we will get to see the 932 million berries that Smoothie is worth in action soon. I mean, maybe we will. I mean, I could easily see her now. I mean, best case scenario, she joins Skid Pirates, where it's big Blackmail Pirates, but we'll see on that front. Anyways, we have Robin be like, cheer up, Chopper, and she just gives him cotton candy, so at least the cotton candy part was true. And then we cut to the top lieutenants of the Straw Hat Pirates. As then we get Cook, Blackleg, Sanji, 1,023 million, well, 1.032 billion berries. Helmsman, first son of the sea, Jinbei, 1.1 billion berries. Master swordsman pirate hunter, Zoro, 1.111 billion berries. wait. Jinbei is ahead of Sanji here? As then we have Sanji like, why am I beneath him? You too, Jinbei! And he's being engulfed in fire right now. And you're like, are you feeling alright, Sanji? What's wrong? As Zoro's like, forget him, who cares? What fourth place thinks? As yeah, I guess now Sanji's not only below Zoro again, but he's also now below Jinbei, which I honestly don't really get. Why is he below Jinbei? Because I feel like that CP9 member should have been aware that Jinbei fought Who's Who and Sanji fought, fought Queen. And depending on how you look at it, Jinbei fought someone even weaker than like that. He didn't even fought the fourth strongest on the crew. I mean, he fought like I don't know. Okay, we have Kaido, the All Star, so I'm going to assume even that all of them, even Jack, are strong in Tobiropo. Then I'm gonna put say Ulti is the fifth strongest. That's how I personally view it. And then we can debate and argue with Drake and Who's Who, which one of those two is stronger. So, and how I feel like some people are probably gonna debate that. Actually, even Black Maria could be considered to be above Who's Who now I think about it. So yeah, someone who's pretty debatable where he ranks on the Beast Pirates crew in terms of strength, depending on how you view it, could be like the middle of the two Biropo. But I'm gonna assume that he's like either. I'm just going to assume that he was like the sixth strongest because is above is got Jinbei above Sanji, even though it doesn't really make sense. And to be fair, some people did say it's because he's a former warlord and all that, but to be fair, his bounty was already higher when it was being considered. Although I guess maybe because there's now a official Yamato crew, maybe that's what gives the former warlord bigger bounty. But if that's the case, then why is he lower than Zoro? I get that Zoro fought King, who is the first mate, but it's weird that why would the second mate go to the third place? It makes no real sense. So yeah. Anyways, then we have the final shot of the nation. Be like Captain Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy, bounty 3 billion berries, as he's still in the cage. He's like, still crying. It's like, I'm sorry, please read me out. I'm hungry. And then we have Zoro and Sanji fighting at the back as Sanji's like, who are you calling fourth place? And then we have Zoro saying, don't talk back to second. And then finally, then we get like a bunch of clashes and guys in the back. Which makes me think that now Zoro and Sanji are also gonna be in those cages, albeit not by Nami, like Luffy is right now. As then we get cut to empty Bluffs Island, New World. As then we have someone saying, did you see him? I'm sure did. I can't believe I just saw the real thing. That was the world's strongest swordsman. Yikes! When they announced the 7 worlds were no more, and all those battleships around us, I thought we were goners. But I should have had more faith in Jim and Bucky. Just look at him now! As they're all praising him, and basically they're back on that island they were in. So yes, that remains. As then we got to what Bucky's doing, as he has beaten a ball on his head, like crying, be like, wait, have mercy, please just spare my middle. I'll do anything. I'll lick the mud from your boots. And have Emperor of the Sea Bucky, the genius jester. As then we have see him that he's actually being held up by his hair by Crocodile, while Mia for some reason has his sword like supposed to be around his neck, but we know he can't cut. So I have no idea what that's the reason why. As they have Mihawk saying, we have they're saying former warlord Sea Crocodile is going saying the entire idea for the Cross Guilds organization came from me and Hawkeyes. How did you get labeled as the boss, Buggy? And then Buggy just goes, I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry, or maybe better luck next time. As he said that, we was like, also work. As Mirrodin just says, you're the first man to rise to the rank of an emperor by saying, I'm sorry, and by my blade, you'll be the last. Only if them can right this wrong. Former Warlord Draco Mihawk. Kinda surprised that he's the one doing this type of stuff because he's usually like the captain who's kinda like out of this type of stuff. Although I guess maybe Mihawk has more of a respect for the Emperor title than we thought he did. Anyways, then we have Sarada saying the world Earth humiliation doesn't even begin to describe this feeling. of being below you. And everybody's saying, please don't kill me. As then we have like, that's not an option. I'm not being alive. As then have Goldino being there as we get the saying, former Baroque works, Crocodile's henchman, Goldino, is there gonna be like, may I just say, boss, that is so delightful to be at your service once again. As he's brown nosing to Crocodile basically. Is that Buggy screaming, Goldino, you are stabbing me in the back after all this time? Which is true, they work together a lot and for a while. And then Goldino, I was never working for you at any point, Buggy. And then Buggy's like screaming, I guess this two days just gotta get together. And then we cut to the actual Buggy Pirates crew, and then we see like all of them like eating and munching as then we have the guy who I think contains the line be like, poor chairman, RIP. What do we do now? And then we get I think the guy with the swords be like, we follow Crocodile. Of course he's now in charge. And then we have Alvida just saying, it's a cold world out there. And we have Daz Bones be like, is these the people I'm gonna be working with from now on? No loyalty at all. And then we have Mihawk thinking back, and I'd be like, when he was at Gloom Island, when the Marine ships were there, and thinking like, I should have kept Murder with me. But then, but now, what he's actually remembering is, Crocodile be like, cool, haha, there go the privileges of being a warlord, Hawkeyes? Instead of me, I'll be like, what do you want, Crocodile? He's getting some bruise as the apes are watching him. As we have Crocodile saying, the Navy has this island surrounded at the moment. I need to pick up and move base bothersome as it might be. So basically, like every now and then I'll put up and then fucking leave everything because I don't feel like fighting the Marines every day, for God's sakes, or just to go on grocery shopping lists. And then Crocodile is saying, then come over to my side. It's not a bad deal. With our name value combined, the Navy will have to sit up and take notice. You were known as the naval hunter once upon a time. So yeah, basically, Hawkeye hunted Marines, so that's why he got his bounty, even though he's not a pirate. So yeah, I guess that's how the whole organization kind of came together, which I feel like a lot of people expect. Which, funny enough, a lot of people thought that Buggy was gonna be the one who get the whole organization together, but it seems like Crocodile getting contact with Hawkeye actually makes more sense. Anyway, to have Crocodile saying, in terms of distrust for others, we have at least one thing in common already. So yeah, we have similar thoughts. And then we have Hawkeye think to himself, is then him looking at Buggy as Buggy like, eep! And then we get like especially how Buggy joined. And Buggy be like, And then we have some of the soldiers there, Captain Buggy, turn around to fight and fight. Are you afraid of the Navy? As a question, I guess because they almost revealed this like scam, and then we have Buggy like, leave me alone. I'm trying to make my scheduling plans. And then have some of the pirates be like, all the battleships around the island, they're under attack! As he's saying that. As then we have, although I think these members might actually be the members of the Buggy Pirates, the circus members. And then we have, as we have Buggy turning around and he sees like a bunch of naval battleships like being set on fire and falling down as a bunch of the pirates are getting ready to go there and charge. And then, but like, the Navy they're sinking left and right! What hero is doing this? And then using like a spyglass to look at, and then you see like a bunch like Crocodile, Daz Bones, and I think that's just a random marine being thrown over. As I was like, it's Crocodile! As they are standing over. I'm guessing this means Stainless is that now. And then we have some of the pirates who working for him be like, so the rumors were true. Crocodile's German bug is henchman, and now he's come to rescue us in our hour of need. Wait, so they know where Buck is a weakling or not? I am confused. And then, because it seems very confusing right now. As then we have all the support like, yeah, all hail, all thanks to Chairman Buggy! And then Buggy be like, oh, so it's Crocodile! And I was like, yeah, ha, ha! And then we have Buggy like sticking his tongue out and freaking out like, he's come to collect all the money I owe him. What I'll do? I don't have that kind of cash. It's even worse for me than the Navy. From talk about going from hell to even deeper hell. Do not ask what I am doing in my house. So, anyways, then we have Crocodile saying, I know you well enough to assume you'll try to fly the coop. So, yeah. And so we have Buggy like, how did he know? So, anyways, then we have Buggy saying, Buggy saying, listen, Buggy's deliveries might seem wildly profitable, but the overhead, I have so many mouths to feed, and the giants who were our biggest earners just left. If you can't, as if you can't pay up, I can always sell you into slavery. So yeah, basically that. I don't know. A person would just get in contact with a bounty hunter, have convince him to work, and then have him turn Buggy in. But I guess suppose Buggy's bounty would actually be lower because they haven't increased it, unless if they increased it, but we haven't seen before this. Anyways, there we have Buggy saying, "Look, whoa, let's not be nasty. Come on, we escaped Impel Down together. Remember, Coco baby?" And then we have Crocodile just getting face up to Buggy as he says, and if you can't pay back the money I was nice enough to lend you after that, you need to make it up to me. So I guess the Buggy Service first financial stuff came from Crocodile. As then we have Crocodile also saying, I'm starting up a new company and I need funds. And then Buggy be like, oh man. But then Buggy gets the brilliant idea. Hey, I know, let me help out with your business. Believe it or not, I'm a former warlord. And I'll be your errand boy. I'll work off my dab, and you gotta give your new company a flash public debut, right? I got all kinds of guys working for me. Advertising, and design, printing, distribution. We can do all that. Do it all. Use our services all you want for free. So yeah, basically, we'll be part of the organization. We'll work for you 100%. You get this entire thing. Which, too, if it does make sense, I mean, it's best to start the whole new company immediately with anything. And then Crocodile like putting out the cross guild posters like you and your genius idea for a flyer was this, showing up with Buggy and Crocodile and Miyagi Dance cross guild. And they were Okada saying, mighty lofty spot you were occupying there, boss. So he's mocking them in this, and then Buggy's like, no, you don't understand. That's not what I intended. And then Crocodile just shoves the newspaper, the paper wanted poster into Buggy's mouth. As then we have what did you dent? Not lies and fraud. As then Buggy just spits it out. Blah. I it wasn't on purpose. I swear, it's my employees. They simply worship me. It took me by surprise as much as you. And then we see how the whole poster came to be. And then I have Bobby like, hey, what's the deal with that poster? I put you in and then this guy who made the poster be like, I put you in the coolest spot, chairman. And Bobby's like, what? And then we have another guy be like, we already distributed it to every market across the world. I was like, what? So yeah, basically, people love the reason why Buggy is the leader is purely because the people who worked under them love Buggy more than they love Crocodile. Basically, then we got to Navy HQ as we have someone saying this Buggy figure was the ringleader of the Impel mass breakout, which actually is something they are thinking. As then we see this other guy. Actually, I think that we've seen this guy before, but But I think it's like I think Green or something. I don't know. I think his name has something to do with Green. It's like, and he started off on the King of the Pirates crew. He once stood shoulder to shoulder with an Emperor Red Hair. He commands so much respect that even Crocodile rushed to his aid at Empty Bluffs Island. We've intercepted signals that confirm Crocodile and Mikhail are involved. The Navy hunters already have founded for many criminal groups. In the world's current state of insurrection, this cross guild will prove to be major threat to us. What are their bounties? Former warlord of the sea, Sir Crocodile, based on his Lugia powers, intelligence, and leadership, 1.965 billion berries! So, yeah, which is actually higher than all of the strong, which is actually higher than all of the Luffy's group. I guess we respect him a lot more than we thought. They have Hawkeye, Mihawk, former warlord of the sea, with great sword skill the Emperor as the strongest swordsman, as the strongest swordsman in the world. He is worth 3.59 billion berries. Pretty high number there. And I guess this means that Mihawk actually is better than overrated. I'm more fine with this. Mihawk at least has some respect and dignity, unlike that idiot over there. Which is ironic considering the fact it's how much respect and dignity Kakashi gets in the story, so I dislike it, but whatever. And there this guy be like, Buggy, the genius jester, on top of his prior feats, he was the power over command these other two men. 1.3.189 billion berries! Alongside Strawhead Luffy, he is now an Emperor of the Sea, a figure who possesses a clear and present danger to the world government! Wait, what? So I guess this means that Buggy actually has a lower bounty than Mihawk, even though he's proclaimed as the Emperor. Huh? Well, this is interesting. I wasn't expecting this to be the case. But I guess it is. Kind of a surprise. Which does now make me wonder, how often does this happen that there's like a subordinate who has a higher bounty than the captain? Like, because I don't think this has ever been a case where a crew had their captain have a lower bounty than their right hand. Well, that's how the government views this. Although, so yeah, I'm kind of curious on that side. I'm guessing it might. That's kind of interesting. Although I guess this might, this is another thing I would like to have someone ask Oda and SBS. If Perospero became the captain of the Big Mom Pirates, would Katakuri still have the higher bounty than him, or would Perospero have a higher bounty than Katakuri? Because we kind of a similar situation here. So I'm kind of wondering on that side of things, how the Emperor thing is gonna go. Yeah, I'm very curious on how the Big Mom Pirates are gonna be handling now forward. But maybe we're gonna get that chapter with it. We're gonna have their reaction to the whole thing. Anyways, they have I think Okuda saying, and look at that! Emperor of the Sea, huh? Think you hot stuff, don't you, clown? And then Buggy like blah blah. And then I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Let me start licking those boots. And then Crocodile's like, shut up! And Buggy's like, eek! Buggy really wants to lick Crocodile's boots, doesn't he? And then Crocodile, Mia being like, but depending on how you think about it, it may not be the worst idea to have him take the spotlight. And Crocodile's like, huh? I think Crocodile's like, well, Mihawk's like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be an emperor. I'd prefer a quieter life. In translation, why aren't you sending your cross guild members to look for Perona right now? Because something tells me that if Perona finds out about this, that you're on our emperor's crew and now you get to live amongst a bunch of soldiers just serving you left, right, and center, she'll be massively pissed at you and probably try to punch you out. And as we all know, nothing is worse than an angry wife. I mean, girl. Well, however you want to view it. As then we have Crocodile be like, are you serious? And then Mihawk like putting his so out and be like, better go find her as soon as possible. As he's saying, let him take the brunt of the attention. And if he becomes inconvenient, we can get rid of him at any time. As was like, that's a good idea. Now, the funny thing is, people were thinking this was kind of like the idea behind Crocodile. Like, he was the brain, but Mihawk was the muscle, and Buggy was what Buggy said that he can provide services as. So I guess it was actually Mihawk the one who came to a reasonable understanding here before Crocodile. Maybe it's just his ego thing that's been damaging him that much. But yeah. Anyways, there we have Buggy, Mihawk, and Crocodile giving their speech to the Cross Guild members as we have Buggy starting to explain, listen up, you sweeps. In order to adapt to the coming new era, I have established the Cross Guild. Here is a look at our chief officers. As Crocodile's like, as we are just staring there. As then we have someone saying, whoa, it's a Crocodile crocodile. I guess there's a female pirate into crocodile. And then have someone be like, look, German Bug is crying. Me too. It's the best day of my life. As Bug's thinking to himself, where's my life taking me? How did I end up with this? And then someone be like, Master Mihawk. And she's also getting there. I advise you get your girl as soon as possible because if she comes there and she's a fangirl, you are gonna be in a lot of trouble. This will actually be very funny. The next time we cut into Cross Guild, we see them all talking, being all serious, but then Perona starts screaming, be like, Mihawk! And then Mihawk tries to be all cool, but even he has to be like going for the hills. Well, I mean, alright, I'm going out. When she's there, and like, someone calm her down. But he's gonna be like, oh shit, but I have to run away. But yeah, that's the end of the focus on the Cross Guild, as then we cut to a kind of Mabaka Kingdom Grand Line, which is the kingdom that the revolutionaries are in. As there we have someone saying, don't think too hard about it, Koala. Look on the bright side. Sabo is just fine. So I guess Moria or Lindbergh would tell on telling her this. They're like, Koala, you're right. I'm glad everyone's okay. And she's happy. Then we see the revolutionary officers all there. As we have Ivanka be like, exactly. Celebrate the miracles when you have the chance. Hee haw. So yeah, Miha's back. Well, Ivanka is back, and then we have more. Be like, you're going to pay for making us worry so much, Sabo. As I guess this reveals that Sabo and the commanders weren't actually together, which now is the question: where is Sabo? Then we have Kosovac. I know it happened after we parted ways, but I still believe in Sabo. As he's like mumbling that. So I guess the whole killing Koba and all that was actually a something that happened after they separated. Interesting, so I guess we're still keeping this a mystery for a little while. Then Lindbergh be like, oh yeah, I was just about to say that. You always take a good comment first. So yeah, I guess, I mean, to be fair, Carlos doesn't like, you can barely hear Carlos sometimes, so it's not really a big loss. Although I feel like sometimes you do win over. And we have Betty be like, pipe down, you're all so annoying. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure if Carlos is like the annoying one. I mean, the other three are, but Carlos is not. And with there, Carl going to Dragon, and she's like, Dragon, as Dragon having also a safe space there, as like saying, Saber is just fine, but if it's true that he killed King Cobra, there will be no reckoning between. There will be no reckoning between us, no matter his reason. So yeah, now calmness. So yeah, I didn't want you to kill Cobra. He was a good leader. He's the type of leader we need in the country, not him. That like him dying is against our against our interests. So I guess this means that King Cold Dragon is actually like aware which kings are good and which kings are not good, which is something that we can like, assume was the case. So anyways, then we see have Dragon talking to Kuma. It's like, tell me, Kuma, what is it that you've seen? And we have Kuma just like kind of laying there away from everyone. It's like, as you command. It's kind of thing there. So I guess Kuma is like still a robot. Not sure if his loyalty was changed by Lindbergh or something. But needless to say, right now Kuma is fighting for the revolutionaries. Not sure how long that's gonna stay, but or what's the status. But needless to say, Kuma is now in their grasp. So I guess Kuma was the one who saw what was happening, but then was like I'm not sure how this is going. Is this the idea supposed to be like Sabo went on his own? Then they found Kuma, threw him off, and then like Moe grabbed him and took him to safety, and then like they retreated or something, and then sometime during that event, Kuma died or something. I'm not sure. Then we see like Koala like sharing IoT as they we get like a Denden Mushing ringing, rah, 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 and then we cut to a Marine HQ, I believe. And then something like, I'm picking a call to Kamabaka Kingdom. It might be Flame Emperor. Record it and trace the signal. Yes, sir. So I guess they know Kamabaka is like where the revolutionaries are, but they don't go against them. I don't know why. Maybe they know dragons there and would be too much of an issue to send out more forces. Maybe they are like reduced on forces as there it is, but I'm not exactly sure. As then we have everyone like sporting. As then we have someone screaming, "Quiet down, everyone!" As we cut to the Kawabaka Kingdom for the final two panels of the chapter, as we see Koala taking the ringtone. She's like, "Hello, Koala speaking." King. Also, this also means they don't have the Waiden and Mushi, which is odd because they should have it with them, but they don't. As then we have them saying, "It's me, Sabo." So yeah, and I also believe there's a break next week, so that's the end of the chapter. Now there's some theories on what exactly is going on with Sabo. Like, is Sabo gone and there's like kind of impersonating him or something on those lines? I'm not exactly sure. I think we will reveal that. Although I guess we might get an explanation next chapter after the week break on what exactly is the status. We'll see on how things go, and I could see this be like one of those things where Sabo was just the unfortunate person there, or maybe like Sabo was already, Koba was already dead when he came there, and then someone just starts screaming, "Oh, Sabo, kill him!" That type of scenario, or maybe like Koba was like in prison, and said, "You dragging me will not be useful," or something, and then like I'm not like sure what the status is. There's also that's where Vivi is. So I could see like Vivi being hurt, like Sabo's callback, take Vivi and leave. So I'm not exactly sure what that is going on. No, as for what's got now, that's it for the chapter. What's my prediction for the next chapter? I'm guessing, saying that we are either going to get an explanation for what happened during there, or we continue the cutting around the world type of thing. I think there was supposed to be a break for a while, so I feel like it's gonna be like a few more chapters, or at least like one or two chapters before we actually get to the whole, the whole what is going on with the evolutionary is like what the hell's going on with the straw hats things. And I feel like it does make sense. It's like a lot of things that's up in the air. Like, what do the big mom pirates think right now? What is that's with them? Like, what do the rest of the supernovas think? And stuff and Blackbeard as well. Like, he's also like his reactions have been really unknown so far. So I feel like he should also get an update. So yeah, we'll see on that front. And a kind on Green Bull, like that's also something I feel like should be coming. But yeah, we'll see on that front. So anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.